Bushra Nasr is the founder of the Sabaa Consulting Services. She's an expert on finance, economic development, has been in this field for more than 15 years. She has worked with various international financial organizations and entities, including USAID and the Malaysian government. She's also a fellow of the Women in Conflict program at the Beyond Borders nonprofit in the UK. Bushra, over to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Mahdi, and thank you very much for the audience. I'm here wearing actually 3 hats. I'm a woman. I'll talk for the woman. I'm representing the Women4Yemen network, and I'm an economist, and I am Yemeni. So I'll be talking a bit emotional as well, because this is really hard, breaking what's going on in Yemen. It is women who is mostly affected by this crisis. However, women is always absent from the politics and from the peacemaking processes. So I urge here that women should be represented, especially that she is the householder in this war, and she is the one who bears the most economic burden in this war. The second aspect I will talk about here is there are layers in this conflict, but there is one layer that never mentioned or discussed in the narrative or in the media. It's the economic layer. What brought this conflict to happen is the fail of the state, the economy. The country was before this, the war after the transitional justice. The international community supported Yemen with the transitional justice, but after the transitional justice, everybody pulled out. And that's what happened. So let me just give a quick background about the situation going on in Yemen. There was the assignment of Dr. Ma'in Abdel Malik, the new Prime Minister of the government. As soon as he assigned, there was some improvement in the financial currency exchange rate. It went from 810 riyal per dollar to 560 riyal for dollar. So this is a good improvement when it comes to facilitate for the people to buy, purchase the food. And payment of salaries for 40,000 retired people, and recently they announced that they're going to pay for the health sector and for the and for Hodeidah people. Though these improvements has been doing well, but they are not by themselves, are enough. So there are projects that are implemented by the World Bank, funded by the World Bank and implemented by SFD and SMEPS. These projects show really good examples of resilience programs and sustainable development for sustaining this, for people to sustain in this conflict. So some of these projects I will just mention quick, that they have managed to provide agriculture projects for farmers where they have been able to recruit 1,700 farmers who recruited 22,000 workers for short and long-term jobs. 40% of those people who are working in these farms left the front lines. So these projects provided food security and peace. This is what Yemen needs. Actually, what we are listening that the humanitarian crisis, Yemen needs aid. There are a lot of food on the market. The problem is in the purchase power, and this is by the report by the World Bank. The problem is in the demand, it's not in the supply. So what we need, Yemeni need, we don't want to have another example of Somalia. I just want to, I have prepared a long paper, but okay. I just want to say here that Somalia has received over 55 billion since 1991, making it the top recipient of aid. These funds, unfortunately, did not help Somalia's economy. Rather, they helped to deepen corruption, weaken the economy, and fuel the conflict. And Yemen, tragically, is on the track to follow this example. The complete dependence on relief on donation is not the strategic economic approach needed to lift Yemenis from the crucial crisis. And I have many recommendations how we could support the state economy and how we can support the security to bring in peace through economy development.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bushra.